I'm Adam Carroll with 4 Premier Properties, and we are here to talk about our monthly newsletter and what we've been up to the past month.
And I'm Mimi Bartell, and we are at 210 Ellabra in Stone Ridge. It's one of our newest listings. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, beautiful home that's recently been completely renovated. It has about 1,750 square feet and a great backyard. Adam, I know that you recently interviewed Paul Babb. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I interviewed Paul Babb with the Underground Water Conservation District, and we talked about different things about our aquifers and about water conservation, especially right now. We're in a 6-year drought. One thing I found interesting from that interview is you can watch it on our YouTube page and my website as well. But one thing I found interesting was our aquifers are actually doing really well on water. We don't have to worry about over drilling or anything like that. It's actually, we need more rain. That's the biggest significant thing that he told us about, that you actually see when you see the rivers and stuff, they're not running. That's mainly because of the rainwater, not the aquifer that's in trouble. So that was a really neat interview, and I tell you all to go and check it out and watch it for yourself.
That's some comforting information to have, that the aquifers are still full, and it's only the surface or the rainwater.
Yeah, we actually have 3 aquifers around Fredericksburg, so we're doing okay.
Thank you for that. We would like to tell you about the February numbers and where the sales were in that month. There were only 11 sales in Fredericksburg for residential during that month. There was a very high sale and a very low sale. So if we take those 2 sales out and then average the 9 properties that are remaining, the average sales price was $548,000 for a home in Fredericksburg. There were also 7 out of town rural residential sales during February. There were 4 raw land sales, and there were 5 commercial sales during the month of February.
Wow. So I looked up as well, and from last year, 2024, February 2025, we had actually more closings, surprisingly, but we have a lot more listings than we did last year. So there's more listings and there's not that many more closings. February was a pretty rough year for Fredericksburg. We've seen the market kind of change so far in March. We have more people calling to look at properties, so that's a great sign. With the leaves getting on the trees and grass turning green, it's a great time to be on the market.
And there is a lot of inventory if you are a buyer. There are about 320 properties for sale in Fredericksburg. There are 16 properties under contract and pending, and there are 117 properties that have sold or closed in the last 6 months in Fredericksburg. So what does that say to you, Adam?
To me, it means that sellers should work with their agents to come up with a more competitive pricing strategy on their home or their property. Looking at the market report,
home prices starting at $300,000 up to $499,000 have 68 homes for sale with only 9 months of inventory. But as you get into the upper price ranges, there is a lot more inventory on the market, and inventory really starts to stack up. For example, home prices between $600,000 up to $1 million have 92 homes for sale and 30 months of inventory in that price range. And homes priced $1.5 million and above, there are 79 listings with over 59 months of inventory, and that is 5 years of inventory if you think about it.
So to me, I would work with your agents to establish a more competitive pricing strategy for your property.
That sounds like excellent advice to sellers, and also that's great information for buyers as well, to know the amount of inventory that's there. So, again, this is Mimi Bartell and
Adam Carroll with 4 Premier Properties.
And we invite you to look at the website, which is adamccarroll.com.
Or check out our YouTube page at Adam Carroll 4 Premier Properties.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.